assault and batteries, but my trunk stay ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, today's video is going to be the 2026 room tour, and for those of you who have been following me for the last, 16 years, you'll know a lot has changed when it comes to my wrestling room, where I make my YouTube videos, where I spend most of my time, and moving out of my parents' house and getting my own place. It's, I was lucky enough to at least have a place to put my wrestling stuff and be able to display them. Because I feel like otherwise it would just be sitting in storage. So the biggest thing is just compromising with myself on what is worth displaying and trying to optimize whatever space I have, and obviously not go overboard like I did before, but then again kind of make it my own. And but I feel like I'm very happy with how everything turned out. But getting right into it, probably one of my favorite pieces from TNA Shop. Kurt Angle 5 of 21, 16 by 20, inscribed 96 Olympic gold, and one of those pieces that I tell myself I'm probably never going to get rid of, but there is one person who put dibs on it in case I do decide to. Another one of these one-of-a-kind pieces is the Daniel Bryan WrestleMania 30 banner. I was lucky enough to get this signed by him during SummerSlam weekend in 2019, and even he was like, man, I've never even seen one of these before, first time he signed it. So cool to get that. And then of course with the classic superstars, this is something that I regret taking down my wall at my old house, but we were renovating, and then I was kind of I basically told them get your figures off the wall, because they had to repaint everything and then all the holes from over the years. But I got my own place now. Can't tell me to take my figures down now, Mom. But it was good. So I feel like this was a staple of me and everything I kind of grew up on YouTube, and what really made me fall in love with collecting was this line of figures, and having them signed and having them displayed was something I was very happy to do, and putting them up was amazing. So we got the streak ending plaque there, and then I might take that down and add more figures on there, but as of right now, the figures only kind of go in a L shape. And then above my my desk, you got the Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt I got signed during WrestleMania 34. And this is another one of those things that I feel like every wrestling fan has in their room, the bookshelf. Got the Money in the Bank sitting at the top, and then my WrestleMania, I guess is my WrestleMania shelf. Just photos and little trinkets throughout the years, plaques, drinks, the skull, the hat. Everything has its own meaning behind it. But yeah, just very sentimental things on that shelf. And then this is just a random shelf just full of whatever was cool I can put on there. Everything from alcoholic drinks to books, figures I've had since I was a kid. That Sting mask is molded from his face. I thought it was one of those cool things that TNA had going on. And then another one of these random things, my wedding entrance picture, got a Kurt Angle bobblehead. My favorite match of all time, Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon. I was lucky enough to meet Razor a few times, but I got that signed by him, and yeah, just completed that whole piece. And then my video game shelf, and then my wrestling cards are inside of that John Cena lunchbox. And then of course another one of the Salt and Battery staples are the Unmatched Fury figures. But yeah, it was cool. I want to add another shelf in here, but I feel like there's no room, because it was going to end up going here, and I debated and decided to put floating shelves instead. So these I put on earlier last week anyway. But the top, you just got a few side legs, and eventually put it aside. And then this figure I have so many things. I mean, it's actually never really been displayed. It's been in storage more than it's been displayed. Number 2 of 99. Sorry, 2 of 199. I can confirm that Jinder Mahal has number 1. It's plaques from events that I did this last part is, I guess, the focal point, really the middle of the room. And at the top, you got the match that got me back in wrestling. You got the Christmas Benoit flag with the rock, this rock there, and then just a bunch of random stuff. Trying to see the hat that I had since I was like 15, the stuff starting from the newest detail on the top shelf. Collection in there. My Big Dave shelf, probably my best friend will hit home. The Undertaker 1 of 100. I'll probably figure I'll never get rid of. And then my Latitude era shelf there. And then yeah, I got the Mr. Soccer sign. And how cool is that? And then another thing that people know me for is the WrestleMania bear with the cup, and then a couple replica masks there with Rey Mysterio and Jushin Thunder Liger. My signed Funkos, which are so cool when they're signed. I wish I kind of had more of those. And then the last two shelves are my replica belts. I got 8 of them, so it actually fit just right. So if I get another one, which is gonna happen eventually, not sure where I'll put it, but just a nice like centerpiece. As soon as you come in, it like sticks out so much. That whole 4 details, and it's, for those of you who have them, it's once you get one, it's just, once you start stacking them, it's pretty cool. But this is my space. It's cool, and once obviously upgrades are gonna come, within the months or the years. Grand Theft Auto comes out later this year. I want to get a bigger TV, maybe get a PS5, start gaming a little bit. But I know when I come in here, it's like, it just reminds me of like everything throughout the years, and a lot of sentimental things on the wall, and just a good time all around. So hope you guys enjoyed this 2026 room tour, and I'll see you guys in the next video.